Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Last episode we did a few things. One of which was going back to the Scalate's mines to investigate the fact, well, their state, really. And see, how bad is it? Right? Is it possible to get these bad boys up and going again sometime soon? Or eventually, right? And so, to no surprise, as we went around to different key points of this place, of the different facets of the mines, not just the mines itself, right? Bandits everywhere, all over the place, right? And we had to fight through all of them. Now, proved monetarily very, very, very nice, but man, just one after another. But condition-wise, not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. Right? Then when we get into the mines themselves, because, people were... confirm that people were actually using the mines, and then, by extension, probably, trying to swipe silver and all that. That clearly doesn't belong to them. So, not good. But we went in there, and we had to fight our way back out because the guys who were doing it killed one of their dudes, killed one of their guys, and then because we witnessed it, they're like, "Ah, shit! Well, he's got to die too." But see, they underestimated Henry the Blade of Scouts. They didn't see it coming. So unfortunately, they too died. And now, we're back in Sasau. Because there's another group we talked with Master Fafar afterwards with, right? And then there's these groups, I don't know, the ins and outs of exactly, the term, right? But the crimps, these crimps here in Sasau are recruiting for a new bandit camp. Which isn't great. But at the same time, if they're recruiting, it means they're probably not too far along, right? Because our last one was Privoslavitz, and took a small, not even army, right? Like a battalion. We went in there, so now we got to prevent another one from actually happening. All connected to counterfeiting, and we still know only a little bit, right? Everything we do learn is a little bit closer, and then still, oh man, not good. Still not really getting the full answers, right? Because even in our interrogation at the beginning of the last episode, we got some names, and that's and a rough direction, right? Which was what brought us here for this.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
You're welcome. Looking for some people.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
Any mischief. Alright, looking for the crimps recruiting adventurers. What about any ruffians in town? Won't aid you in any mischief. Okay, what if we try to be a little bit more subtle? What about any ruffians?
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
No, not perfectly, but I mean, Miller's Simon, that's one. We know some of the Miller's side businesses, right? We've been propositioned some side money. I don't know if it's this, but we'll find out. Look for the crimps recruiting adventurers.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Okay. Okay, well, that's something.
Do you happen
but
to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
a lot of shouting.
Thank you, innkeeper.
I appreciate it.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat? Or drink?
Want to ask again?
I wanted to ask you again,
Okay.
Thank you,
Not at all.
Okay, let's see.
See you later.
Trade. I mean, we can hunt for food now, which is great. Oh, that's right. I turned in all my money. I turned in all my... I invested so heavily in Privoslavitz. Which was a good thing. It was a good thing. Right, because we got a forge up there. And now... Oh, let's see. Oh, we can see... What could that be? Activity giver. Not that we don't have already a long list of things to do all the time. But we'll see. Let's see. How's it going? What's up?
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
Why is it always it's always dishonest work? Why can't someone, like, can you just get me $40? Like, why is it gotta be, can you steal me $40? What is it?
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
Man, we've been trying to be pretty good about not being a thief. Right? Because... I mean, everybody we've killed has been in self-defense. I think there's only maybe like one person I accidentally killed. Right? Like one or two I accidentally did. Which was unfortunate. But... no... morality.
That's not for me. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, I'll keep it in mind if we want to get all crazy later, but... Look, if he was just like, hey, I need this kind of thing, be like, okay, let me try to get it. Let me try to find it. I'll buy it. Whatever. It always comes down to, like, can you steal this? The choices. But then again, it just goes to show like how different you can approach, or you can do an approach with Henry. Right, so Miller Simon's all the way out there. That's all the way down there. Okay, we should. There's some deer liver too. There's deer and roes out here. Is it convenient? All right. Let's go see what we can get. Now, arrow-wise, what would the arrow need? hunting arrows. We need 4 kidneys, and whatever meat we can find is also good. No bad things. Right, because we either cook the meat, eat the meat, or sell the meat. Oh, hello. So this is where God does it. Incredible. It's beautiful watching them be birthed into the world like that. God, you almost never see it. You know, not in nature. Wow. And see, they'll have you believe it happens in different ways. But no, this is real. That was it. God, that was beautiful. I can't believe we got that on camera. Amazing. Unfortunately, we don't need you. We need deer. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh. Turned. Oh my god. Hello. Sorry. God. Oh, come on. Come on. Eventually. Alright, there we go. See, look at that. Perfect. 2 kidneys. Like that, we'll take the liver. Right, liver. Alright. Fantastic. Alright, so... because we need to get 2 more livers. We still have the boar skin. Okay. 2 more livers. How heavy is that? That's too heavy for the horse. Oh, I still gotta offload all these. That's right, we didn't sell them in Privoslavitz. I needed to do that. Oh boy. Which, by the way, I want to point out, and I appreciate it in the Discord, Young, I didn't know this, but... And it'll make sense when I explain it. So, I didn't know that when you sell things to vendors, the more you sell to a vendor, the more money they end up getting. Like, their business grows. Like, I didn't realize that until they pointed out. Because I noticed too, the vendor in Ratai, right? Like the armor smith down there, having like 12,000 groschen. I just figured like, oh, he's just doing good because of the location. And it's like, no, it's because I've been selling him like everything. So all the other vendors we've been selling to have been kind of slowly doing the same thing, and we gotta treat Privoslavitz the same way. Right? Which, even though it's only a little bit, selling to them in general is better in the long run. So we're gonna do that as well. But I appreciate that. That was huge. Because not having to run down to Ratai every single time just because he's got the most money would be nice. Because that is a distance. Especially not fast traveling. Ooh, we got him. Okay. I do it offset just too much to the right. Right? Because it should be like, yeah, like that. Okay. There we go. Kidneys, liver, arrow. Like, look at that. That's I can't carry the meat. It's tragic. Oh. God. Hey, Pebbles. Yeah, I know. Okay. We might have to drop some meat. I can't even move 50. But 28. There's just too much. Oh, that feels so bad. I can't walk that distance with it, because I'm not going to be able to jump. And without being able to jump, I'd probably have to go... We'd have to walk by foot, because I can't ride. So literally go this way. Damn it, I'm just going to have to do it again. Alright, let's go drop these off.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Indeed, I have. And with good tidings.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
So I got the game goods for you, Master Butcher.
Splendid. Let's be having it.
But see, now it's not so bad because I can do this. I probably shouldn't. Technically, I'm not hunting illegally.
Looks good. Here's something for your effort. I've got something else for you. The armorer's wife wants to make air offal soup. I tried to slip her goose organs, but she wasn't fooled.
She wants to make awful soup.
Hair offal. Innards. Can you get those?
Oh,
Ah, hair innards. Right.
supposed to make terrible soup.
See you later.
Alright, another one. I mean, this seems to be good, right? It's poaching, but a job's a job. It's not, I mean, we're technically not poacher. So, I guess it's different. It's different. Now, what was that? It's gonna be for hares, right? Which we can get practically anywhere. So let's kind of focus. Next time we leave town, we'll keep an eye out for some hares. Alright, so we can take advantage. See you back here? Kinda? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm just seeing his face. I'm prepared for a fight at any time. But
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
oh, is there anything fishy going on here. So happy. And what has been happening here?
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
Yeah, what?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Is this all... I'm curious if this is the same... Interesting. Okay. Is there anything fishy going on?
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah.
Yeah, what?
But have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Damn. It's a lonely job. That's for sure.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full. Take care.
Yeah. Which I've unfortunately learned that. That was just the way it was back then, right? Status and position and your job, right? Was a lot. Right? The fact that they're all happy to have executioners and you need executioners, and when there is an execution, everyone gathers around and they watch it and they're like, wow, this is great. The Thursday entertainment. You know? But after that, they're like, ooh, no, don't talk to him. Don't hang out with him. No. Ooh. Right? And then the same thing with carrying the buckets down in Ratai. Right? It's like, oh, you get involved in that business. It's like, oh, that's gonna connect to you for the rest of your life. Probably. Right? And today that sounds ridiculous. You know, in a way, to be like, okay, well, you did one job. That doesn't, you know, that shouldn't stick you into a social category forever. Right? Whether it's deemed a, you know, a top tier job or not. You know, but it does seem like for him, right?
Yeah.
It just seems so lonely, because he could be like such a nice guy, but because he digs graves, right? That alone is enough for them to be like, we need to avoid him because it's not good. It's an unclean job. The difference is in society. Back then, you had to be... So many jobs were needed. But then some of those jobs that were needed would put you into, like, a class. I don't know, it just kind of... I don't know, it's wild. It's wild to see it and understand it. That's just the way it was back then. Never came for. It's been weeks.
Yeah.
It's tragic. Okay, wait. We need to go... Because we could go over here. No, let's talk to this guy first.
Yeah.
It just makes more sense too. We're already this close to the monastery. Might as well. He got bit by a dog. And if he's the one that chopped up the dog, that's... Like, I understand, like, self-defense and everything, but... I mean, like, chopped up is... It's a bit extreme. It's a bit a lot. Then again... I don't know any of the... I don't know nothing. It's actually... fascinating. This has come full circle because we talked about it last time, right? How we came in here and we helped all these people kind of on a whim, right? We just happened to be, and then Brother Elias
Henry.
and Nicodemus, and then later having Nicodemus help us with the plague, right? And Johanka and everything, and now this guy Thomas.
Why are you waking me?
You're better.
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name.
Great. It's a good thing you asked, or you let me know. Now that you're better, let me ask. Do you know anything about crimps here in Sasau?
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Good luck then.
Well, look at that. Because we helped him out earlier. He's now better enough to actually help us out right now. This is incredible. Like the crisscrossing of all these little paths. Damn, but because we did that, we didn't actually have to go over here to the miller. Because we connected with the right guy.
Yeah.
I keep doing that. I'm trying to be thinking like, oh, I'll talk to everybody. Let's find out everything we can. And then like the one person I pick first is like, oh, that's the one. It's the one that's got the answer. Which is cool, great. I mean, makes our investigation, our intuition, you know, works. Excuse me. So, meeting in the church after hours. We just gotta go in there, say a prayer, and they'll basically be like, yeah, this guy's got it. He's got it. They're gonna size us up. Okay, so, well, I guess we gotta probably wait till night, right? Yep, go to the Crimps meeting place and try to find out from them the location of the camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get into position. I know, I went the whole long way. I should have just... I should have went this way. But instead I go... Listen, you know, this is how we... This is how we stay unpredictable. Right? Remain unpredictable. Okay, I can't talk to either of you. Okay. Alright. Nighttime it is. Let's see. Hopefully this is late enough. It's after 9. So I'm hoping. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Amen.
Thy will be done on earth
He
as
said
it
it.
is in heaven. What?
We got a title.
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Oh shit.
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Oh, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Huh. Oh shit. You know what? I'd rather steal something. Can we do that? I don't
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
want to kill somebody.
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. Few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Okay, so he's still like a criminal. It's not just some like random villager that they don't like. Just some like poor innocent guy. But damn, kill somebody for initiation?
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Man. Murder somebody in a monastery? That's sacrilege. That's a tall order. And how can I get into the cloister?
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Oh man, this is a lot. This is all to find the camp. This is for the greater good. You know, at the end of this. Do you have a different test? Maybe like a written test? I'm good at those. Jeez. What does he look like?
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
Hey, that's not wrong. Got a lot of wine. Oh, this is really. I mean, damn. That is. This is exactly the whole thing. Is like we're basically undercover, you know, and we're gonna have to do some things that normally we wouldn't want to do for the sake of staying undercover. God damn it! You have any other test?
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
Great. So one guy got caught. Didn't work out. God damn it.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
It is crazy.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Goodbye.
Good lord. I mean, again, if we refused or anything, definitely would have tried to shoot us. Oh. God damn it. Like we've killed people before, right? We've killed bandits, plenty of bandits, tons of bandits, right? They come at us on the streets, on the roads, everywhere. You know. But it always feels different. But it's sort of like an unconditional kind of like, oh, it's different to be like, oh, hey, this guy's gonna go attack the town. Stop him. It's like, oh shit, okay. You know, we're getting assaulted, stuff like that. But when it's like, we need you to go kill this guy. Why? Because we don't like him. Right? He kind of messed us up. It's like, then it feels, the context is important. I feel like when it comes to killing somebody, context is a big deal. You know? Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. I said we could go to Radzig. But I think it's probably the right thing to do. I think. Right? At least let him know, so... I mean, I don't know if Radzig would be like, yeah, go for it. Right? But at least if he does, like, maybe he can back us up in a way. I don't know. Because it's like, we are kind of killing somebody in the monastery, which is really not good. That's real bad, actually. Okay. But... okay, let's do that. We're gonna go... We'll talk to Radzig first. For sure. I think that's a good thing. I think we're gonna shoot up to Privoslavitz. We're gonna sell what we can, right? Kinda get our armor smith up there doing well. And then shoot down to Ratai. It's quite a distance, but I think we can do it. And it's worth it. In the long run. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh.
My humble...
Okay. We gotta trade. Okay, we're going here. I don't think I have anything. I have to transfer everything over. Because everything else is mine. Okay. I'll have to go in here. Take you. Alright, let's start with that. Let's see.
Take care.
He's only got 500. So it's not a lot. So I'll try to take it easy on him. It's too much. Let's say I will take that back. Can I give you this? Okay. Alright. Little haggle.
Let's talk about the... well...
Okay, so if I do...
Aye.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we got him down to 50. Good reputation. Now, hopefully soon. I don't know how long it takes, but that's a good start. Right. That at least freed up some space. Oh, we have another business to do. Okay. Let's go be bailiff. What other kind of wacky little adventures are going on here?
There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them, but as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
Oh, wow. Just turn a blind, leave it in the hands of God. You know? Let God sort him out. Like, y'all couldn't do it, like, more discreetly? I think that's my, like, I'm the only one authorized to hunt, yes. But, at the same time, regardless of that, they know that they shouldn't be, right? They shouldn't be poaching. If there's an issue, we can sort it out. Because again, it's only because it's only going to be an issue when it comes down on them. But at the same time, we're bailiff here, right? There's a bit. Am I emotionally attached? Not really. I don't really care if they go hunt a deer and bring it back to their home, right? But there's, like, personally, no. Like, there's like thousands of deer out there. Go, like, you know, it is what it is. But there's a law, and that law exists for a reason. Even though they're not poaching on the same level as, like, actual poachers. So I think a punishment might be a little too extreme. I don't know. It's like leave them be. Just let them do it. I feel like that probably also wouldn't be great if over time, eventually, like, he visits or it just becomes so common. I'd be surprised if it became that common, but common enough to where it kind of looks like we have a complete disregard for the law, which would, again, be a really bad thing. Right? I think just give them some strong words. Let them know if they're going to do it, maybe don't get caught, right? A little bit more subtle, if they're going to do it.
We'll confiscate the poached game and put the fear of God into the culprit so they don't do it again. No point in carrying it any higher. We should keep our own affairs in order.
A wise decision, Henry. I'll see to it.
Yeah, because, like, I don't want to be a dick. Like, I get, look, if y'all need food, say something.
Hates mustard and bacon is too common for him. Oh, I see. That's a nuisance. Can you think of anything I can do with it?
Look, it's all about the seasoning. Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as usual. But add some rosemary and juniper.
Rosemary?
The best thing for hair. I heard it from a traveling merchant. He had it in Prague and he said it was delicious.
All right, so I'll try it. And if he doesn't like it, I'll lock him in the hen coop so he'll have a proper appetite next time. That'll ruffle his feathers for him.
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
You're right there.
You're right there. Oh, you too. Fantastic. Okay, well, this has been solid. Quite the visit. Another bailiff activity done. And I feel like that was as fair as we could have been. I feel like punishment was like, wait, that was like a little too much. Because, you know, yes, poaching, illegal, bad, not good. definitely big punishment, but they weren't doing it to like sell it. They weren't pulling up all the. They weren't like mass poaching, right? It's just there's a bit of a middle ground. All right, I think that sets us about right for now. Okay, so weirdly enough, my power went out. Luckily, only for a few minutes, and luckily because I record in an MKV format, not MP4, right? Even with power outages, we don't lose the footage. Doesn't get corrupted, which is nice. It's smart. If you do that, if you don't do that, you should do that. Because you never know, right? So, luckily, we saved the first half of this video. But anyway, before we leave, I also want to sell to you. Now, I sold to both, right? Obviously, all of that would go way further, just as the blacksmith, but if that also helps increase our trader's wealth, it's a win-win all around, right?
I hope I can be of...
So that's what we're doing.
Good luck then.
Go in here. Wait, did it not? Is it the... Oh, well, I gotta sell it all again. God damn it. I didn't realize how far it set us back. No. Okay, it's cool. It's good. Nope, I don't... No, didn't mean that. Put the shoes back. Okay. Okay. No, I did it with the shirt again. Okay. Now.
I'll be with you.
He's only got 800. But okay, if I do that, if I pull back this, I think we just gotta.
Can we do?
Well,
we'll do this a little bit by bit.
All right.
Okay. Repairs. No. No. Yeah, because we'll sell more to him. All right, so you're good. Got you. We'll sell a little bit more over here. Right, again, purely to kind of.
God be with.
We're already up here too, but also it does help. It helps them. It helps us offload some stuff. He's only got 500, so I want to hit him with 2. I hit him with like 60. That's pretty good.
Can we do?
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Cool. So we supported both of our local businesses. We got 1.3. Which is good. Oh, there we go. Pemu. And then we're going to go drop this off in the chest. It's a full circle, cycling around. It's great. There we go. I can tell my camera looks too bright now. I'm psyching myself out. I feel like it messed up my settings.
Hey!
2.2. Alright, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Now, the next thing that I would want to build says improvements 2.
Marius, there's work to be done.
What are improvements 2?
All right. I'll muster the labor. Come with me.
Oh. I thought that was going to flip to like a different page. Oh, I guess we're going to find out. Right, I guess are we paying to improve the forge? Is that what happened? Is that what I did? I don't know, it wasn't very clear, so we'll find out. Alright.
We're gonna build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've still got the means.
Okay. Alright. Hey, look at that. Wow. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. Beautiful. We improved by quite a bit. That's awesome. Look at that, they got this now. This is real nice.
You've no business here. Clear off.
I mean, I am the bailiff.
What in the...
Oh, okay, okay.
Or I'll throw you out.
Bold of you to say. But okay, cool, we did it. Nice. We upgraded. Let's go see what that did. Let's go check the ledger. Because I'm imagining on the list, we're making a profit. We're making a profit. We're making a profit. Oh my god, finally. Finally. We're making a profit. It's looking good. Okay, so if we go to the forge, I chose... It was like second improvement, right? Which I guess is just like an upgrade. Like we're improving this, not like... Because I wasn't sure if... Like the horseshoes for stables, right? Was that improvement too? Like I wasn't really sure. But... Let's go look at that. Mouse must be sober. 5. Armorsmith equipment, 250. Basic structure, 500. Very good. Okay, but like I was like, I like the idea of the bakery. Guardhouse will definitely be good. That'll be good to have. That is costing us quite a bit. But it's sunk cost, right? We sink into this and make money from other things to balance it out. Tavern, this is the one we do want to do, but it's 8,000. Mm-hmm. So can't really improve that. Okay, well. That cost a lot of money. Okay. Oh, is it because he thinks I'm stealing? Is that like what its reaction is? Okay, anyway. So now that we've done that, I feel like we're in a good spot now. Right? We upgraded the fort, which again is just a good thing. I would have wanted to do that anyway. I don't know about immediately with that amount of money, but it doesn't matter. We're making a profit now, which means the money that's in that chest only goes up, which is cool. And so we'll come back next time when they've got more wealth, right? Unless it's like a daily. Because I don't know if would it be worth it to just take a nap in the morning and see if their wealth reset, something like that. Because otherwise we're just going to shoot down to Ratine, sell it down there anyway, but I'd rather sell it up here. You know, it's fine. We'll come back, right? Because I imagine if it takes at least a day, I'd rather utilize the time than kind of just sitting up here. You know, you burn those days efficiently. So let's go. Let's at least go tell Radzig what's going on and kind of see. Because we are under him, right? At least give him a heads up. Alright. So let's go real quick. Offload the rest of what we have in general. Right. Taking all the meats. That clears up basically majority of the weight. I don't have any swords. I have no weapons, unfortunately.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Oh, excuse me.
I feel
all
quite
right.
hungry.
You're quite hungry. Yep.
I'm honored that you should.
Man, definitely should have ate before I started running. But that's the way it goes, right? Because yeah, look at this guy, 13,000. Insane. Maximum profits.
I'd like to.
All right.
Is this enough?
That's better.
Okay. Okay. Okay, but what about 910?
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
Okay. You know what? 870.
Very well, I agree.
Fantastic. That's still a profit. Still a profit.
Cucumbers!
Bread,
Lovely
fresh bread.
cucumbers!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Now. Let's see. They want to buy my venison? Actually, you guys are really the prisoners. I don't know if you.
Jesus.
I don't know how much you want to pay for all my stuff. It's not the worst pricing. I mean, it's better than just us carrying it around. That's for sure.
Can we do?
If they feel like they can do something with it, then You know what? Who am I to stifle their business propositions?
What about...
No, their future.
Finally.
Great. They know their way around meat more than I do.
Baskets for goods and torches for the night.
Okay.
Able to feed the whole
So.
family with fresh bread.
Now what do we do? Because I think, as far as all of our equipment goes, just need a little bit of touching up on our clothes. But that's about it. Nope.
I hope I...
Indeed.
The Lord watch over you.
I'd like to repair all of these.
Let's have a word about the...
Okay.
Is it...
Come now.
Okay, but what about 130?
Agree?
I'd almost shake.
Alright, 140.
I knew we could...
Perfect. Look at us. Alright, all good. Okay, now that we're here, now let's go. Now we speak to Sir Radzig.
Come on up and buy.
Where is he? Still in the castle? He is. Luckily. Hasn't started rowing. Right. Ah, just who I needed to see. Sir. No, don't walk away from me.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
He's like, oh god, what's he fucking want again? What's he want now? Oh.
So, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... It's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
Mm-hmm. Which feels very intentional, because they know they can use the system that way. I feel like. Right? Because once is like, okay, but then for multiple reasons, multiple connections, and yeah, isn't it crazy? Like this Neuhof thing was so long ago, and it's all connected. It's all connected. Right? We just went to this village that had been attacked. Right? Killed a bunch of the horses and then just kind of shit went sideways. And everything we've been investigating since then, I don't know. I think it's fascinating. Well, I have no other choice but to join the order. To be on with Pius once I find him.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Ratte. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. Goodbye.
Sir, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, you got this. That's basically it. He's like, look, man, Like, look, my hands are tied. Just know. Okay. Alright, they want me to kill this guy, but he wants me to bring him back here so he can interrogate him, which we want to do, because that information is good. Which hopefully means we can maybe have an option to fake his death. Convincingly. Convincingly fake his death. That would be nice. But... yep, that's certainly going to be something. Oh my god. Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery as a novice. Alright. Let's see what we can do. We have to dress up in his clothes or something. Something wild. Alright. Where's the lucky lad? Or, well, unlucky, depending. Alright, because I'm trying to be cool. Alright, let's be cool about this.
Please.
It could be anyone, but...
God be with you.
Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Good luck then.
Okay. Awfully fancy dressed.
I'm glad to see you.
Are you? Are you
You
Carl?
wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. See you later.
Oh, you said young, so we're looking for a...
Again?
Probably not you.
This is getting dull.
If I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison, I'd like my last hours of freedom to be memorable.
At this rate, you won't remember anything. And it's not a prison, it's a monastery.
Bah, it's a prison in all but name. No drinking, no good food, no music. And I'll never see the fresh bloom of a maiden's ass again. Or give it a good slap.
No.
God.
You'll pray and transcribe books.
The only ass I'll be seeing is the saggy grey flesh of some ancient monk. I hope he doesn't take a fancy to my own. Poor
Oh, no.
wretched reed.
Oh my god, Carl. Carl, you wild.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I think we can come to an arrangement.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am? Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Well. We speak in private.
Could we speak in private?
Got it for you right
I have some issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse.
Get rid of him for me, please.
There. Satisfied?
Oh boy. He really takes his job seriously. He's standing up.
Why?
We've done nothing to you. It's your own intemperance that's led you here.
Intemperance. It was nothing but the usual sins of youth. And because of it, you're taking away my life.
You must understand. This is a blessing, not a curse. What would others give to serve God here, in Sasau?
What would I give if I didn't have to serve him at all?
So they're not even giving him a choice, it seems. It's like he got pulled into this.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Are you Manfred?
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
Care for a drink. Which doesn't have a word in private. I have a message from the young lord's father. I think even if we're a good talker, like, he probably isn't really... Maybe he's not big on the drink.
Ale, as usual.
Okay, we got a distraction. I have a message.
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while. Goodbye.
Thank you. Wow, look at that. Wow. We give off the energy of a trustworthy fellow. That's nice.
Here, enjoy it.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a
Got it for
second,
you
and he's
right
itching to
here.
get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Right, I mean, the second you're done, he's done.
To the women, God bless them.
Why are you being sent to the monastery? Why is your guardian with you constant? Why are you being sent?
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the lord of your fief.
Oh my.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Carl. Oh my goodness. Yeesh. Jeez. Why's your guardian with you constantly? They don't trust you.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Pull me an ale.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rough spot, man. Yikes. I mean, he did just answer this, but...
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
If I could choose between hunger and poverty, or monastery life, instantly choose the monastery life. I mean, it definitely, like look at the way he's dressed. He's dressed real nice, you know. He's from a not a terrible life prior to this, clearly. But what if I entered as you and you just disappeared, lived your life somewhere else?
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. But that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If
I mean, you could learn how to work. That's something. You know? I know a miller. Always looking for work.
That's all then.
Take care.
He's like, I don't know how to work. What am I supposed to do? How do I get by? And it's like, I don't know. Work? Yeah, but how? How could I do it? I get, like, you need, like, skills to do certain trades that are probably the kind of money he would prefer to have. But, you gotta go to bed. I'd like to speak to you about something. This doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like
I'd like to speak to you about something.
What's on your mind?
You have a writ granting entry to the monastery. He doesn't really want to become a monk. You could let him run away. I feel all these are really bad ideas. I just wanted to see what it would say, right? Or you have a writ granting entry to the monastery. He doesn't really want to become a monk. I don't think this guy cares. He's not paid to care. He's paid to get a job done. I feel like any of this would be...
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
I'll see you later.
I feel like it'd just be a bad idea. Okay, we gotta wait for you to go to bed. Right. And then steal it. Because there's probably no... Because there's no way we're gonna convince him, right? But then maybe he doesn't care so much. Maybe he cares so little that as long as someone gets in there under his name, that works, right? Like, he's not invested. But then he seems to take his job very seriously, so maybe he wouldn't want to, you know, ruin his reputation if they somehow find out that he didn't actually go to the monastery. Of course, we got to do this in the exciting way. Oh, Vitus, what's up, man? Ah, okay, there they go. There they go. Which room are you guys in? Third room? Third room. Alright. Just trying to get a look.
Are you quite well?
Okay, hold on. Cool. Oh man, this is... Okay, that's Carl. I feel like I gotta check in here first. Shit.
Hey! My God, I see someone stealing.
Nope.
There's a thief here.
No.
Who's there?
God damn it. It has it on him.
Here.
God! Come here quick! There's a thief over there! I see a thief!
Man. Calm down. I thought I was being real quiet. Where'd he go? Is he on? He's on. Damn, bro, why are you so far away? What? He ran. I really thought if I was perfect about the lockpicking, there wouldn't be noise. You know?
I see a thief! God!
God damn it, man. This is kind of a mess. Oh, this is like some... Hey.
Help!
Hey.
Arrest that thief!
No.
I see a thief! God! God!
God damn it. He really ran his ass all the way over there. Okay. All right.
You there! Stop! Surrender!
I am.
Committed... You were this definite.
Been given a secret task.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how
Okay.
it is, of course you may go.
Thank you. Official business. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. Of course. You know, to be fair, it's like he has it on him. He says he only puts it down when he goes to bed. So I thought, literally, like he puts it away at bed, which is why I went into the box. But then, right here, it's like, has it on him. Right? So there's a good chance that I have to pickpocket him in bed, not, you know, not the chest. But, oh, we'll find out. I don't know, what if I get there before him, I can look in the chest just to be sure. Right? I mean, Carl doesn't care. Carl doesn't care. Okay. Right, so dark. Yeah, this way. Oh. There we go. Oh, one more. There we go. All right, now everybody, everything's fine. Everything's calm. It's all good. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh shit, it actually is in there. God damn it, I was right. Never mind, my intuition. Okay. Right now, let's go ahead and slap this closed. Go right here. Wake up in the morning. A good rest. And I mean, he's being sent to the monastery as a punishment, so is it really a benefit for him to even go there? I mean, maybe. Would it reform him? Probably. Who knows how long he'd really last, though. For himself, right? Before he just snaps. But... He did mess up, and now he got her pregnant. And... that's a yikes, dog. Hey, Carl.
No! You're off! Let me sleep.
You can sleep later. Carl, we have... You trying to go to the monastery? Come on. Okay. This better be good for you. This better be good. It's not. It's close to 9 a.m. He probably wants to sleep till 10, doesn't he? That's what he wants to do. My God, brother. Are we for real? All right. I guess. I'm about to have to eat again. You gotta hurry up, Carl. I feel like I'm already doing this. I feel like I'm already doing you a solid by going in there for you. Even though it benefits me, it still benefits you.
Leave me be.
Really? Impressive. Sleep until noon. Typical. Oh, now they're out. Okay. Look at that, where you're inside, aren't you?
Your father made his wishes crystal clear. And besides, they've already accepted you.
Well, you could tell them I run away. Or I'll find someone to go there in my place, and then I'll vanish. And I promise no one will ever see me again.
The monastery is where you're going, and that's that. It is not worth risking your family's honor if someone were to find you out.
Why couldn't they have had me whipped instead? Or put me to hard labor? Why did they have to send me to the monastery?
Because it's the only place on this earth where you'll never again make an embarrassment of yourself.
It is a bit of it is the overcorrection, yeah. Because it's not just about the work or getting you out of there. It's like, no, you're never gonna do this to another person ever again.
Come now, surely.
Oops.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Man. And that's the thing, is like saying like, oh, you could let him run away. It's like depending on how much he cares, but then it's like it falls back on his reputation or his family and everybody else. There wasn't gonna be some way to be like, hey, come on, man, let him slide. We'll go.
I've got what you need. Excellent. Give me the purse.
Cheers!
You can do as you like with the writ.
It's right there. I don't know, maybe don't shout. Give the entire contents to the parent, give him half. Give him nothing. It's
Here you
fine.
are. Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone.
It's right there, man. Come on. At least some subtlety. Manfred. She's like, I don't know. Do you realize he's been robbed? I think the first person he might go to is you. And you do have the money. And we do have the writ. Just something. That's for sure. But, you know what? This is all just to get in here. We haven't even had to confront the guy yet, Pius. But we apparently have to kill. Which we're not going to kill. We're going to kidnap him, bring him back to Ratai, get questioned, hopefully fake his death, and go from there. Okay. Well, nice, right? Let's see. We'll go in here. Kind of try to look a little like we're kind of trying to belong in the monastery, you know? A little hat. Okay. And because we're not wearing them, everything's heavier. Oh. Hello. Oh, it's on the... It's over here. I'm the novice Carl. I'm expected, not the other one, the other person who's been here multiple times.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Yeah, there's a lot of wind. Try to find out who came before me. Got drunk and couldn't get up.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it?
No.
It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Not yet. Yep.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. God be with you.
Wow, they're like, you can't have anything. Put all your stuff in, put all your worldly goods and channels, put on the monk's habit. Oh, man, it's too real now. Yeesh. Yep, you can't have anything. Get rid of it. Sorry, I'm not gonna get rid of my stuff. Never get it back. Right? My spurs? My necklace? Nothing. Oh man, it's like back at the beginning of the game.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Oh.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Well, sounds like a threat, but yeah, this is just the attire. This is the life.
Come.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Nice voice. Oh god, what? Oh no.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mei.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Gregor. Gregor. You are Carl no longer. That was great. My god. So ridiculous.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
This is turning quite the side quest. Thanks for prompting me during the rite. Yeah, brother, you saved me. I know. But he's like, sing. I was immediately like, sing what? Sing.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Everyday labors. Want to be a monk? Monastery is the easiest path to education. Punished. Can we talk about that later? We could take Carl to a whole new origin. But then should we stick with no, it's him, he's cool, right? Easiest path to education.
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Nice. Cool. What about you?
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
No, it would catch one off guard. Let's go on then. Could we not do the tour?
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one
we are
word,
a monk.
Discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Man, I was just in here to find this guy pious, and now I'm a monk. It's pretty. Monastery hierarchy. Monastery hierarchy. The Benedictines were a decentralized order. All the monasterial communities were independent, and the respective were headed by an abbot. His representative at the monasterial level was the prior. The smaller organizational units were in turn called priories, and the prior at the head. The abbot frequently traveled on the king's or pope's business or to arrange the business affairs of the order, and thus be away for extended periods. At such times, the prior would stand in for him. Among the other occupations at the monastery were watchmen, bell-ringing circuitors, whose task was to patrol the entire monastery during hours of mandatory work, study, and prayer, and ensure that there were no idlers and everyone maintained order and silence. The various administrative sections of the establishment were entrusted to obedientaries. Obedientiaries. The preceptor, or cantor, was responsible for training the monks in singing and conducting services. The procuring food, beverages, and fuel for the community and its guests was the job of the general bursar, or steward of the monastery cellars, the brother Salarius. While accounts and administration were down to the provost, the infirmarian gave shelter and care for any ailing monks. In the monastery of St. Procopius at the time of Abbot Peter, 1377 to 1405, i.e. the time of our game, there were about 30 monks. Their names in the game derive from the surviving records of brothers actually there at the time. That's cool. That's a cool detail. Actually from there at the time. How neat. 30 monks. And no idle time. That's the big thing. Is like, no, you are working. There's mandatory work. If you're not working, you're praying. If you're not praying, you're working. If you're not doing any of those things, you're in bed. Monks in monastic life. Every monastery, especially those of the Benedictine order, follow specific rules regarding allocation of time, activities, and positions in the monastery hierarchy. In addition to worship, devotional reading, and copying of illuminating books, the monks labored physically. Depending on the time of the year, they devoted between 6 and 8 hours to labor, 3.5 to prayer, and an equal to study. The remainder of the day was allocated for sleep or for rest and short sleep. Yeah, literally, they got that scheduled all in. Monasteries often had seminaries for monks and future priests, as well as medicinal workshops. The brother infirmarius, the monk in charge of healing, worked not only in the monastery infirmary, but also helped outside the monastery, attending sick or wounded in neighboring villages and towns. The day was divided by prayers, the liturgy of the hours, consisting of 7 offices, beginning with matins, also called vigils, after midnight. The first choral prayers, lauds, were recited at dawn between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., followed by prime at the time of the equinox at 6 a.m., tertiary, 9 a.m., sext at noon, none at around 3 in the afternoon, an hour before sunset, and evening prayers. Vespers were said, and the daily cycle closed before bedtime, usually half an hour after sunset with compline. That's a lot to remember. Although the day was divided by prayers. Oh. After morning mass, the community met in the chapter house and listened to readings selected from chapters of the rule, the order's book of precepts and regulations. Then there was a sermon and debate concerning the monastery. Brothers confessed their sins and were rebuked or rebuked others until midday prayers, sext. They worked or studied. The rule primarily contained instructions concerning internal organization, emphasizing, for example, obedience, silence, temperance in speaking and eating, mercy, humility, and hospitality. The monasteries were closed from the outside. The monks of the Order of St. Benedict, especially, were forbidden all contact with the outside world since the Order's inception. Wow. All contact from the outside world. That is wild. I mean, that's just how it was, but that's, I mean, the concept is, man. They lived only in the cloister, the inner, inaccessible heart of the monastery. They were not allowed to leave it, and neither could any layman enter there. Some spent their entire lives behind monastery walls. Only entrusted elder monks and lay brothers communicated with the outside world. They took care of the entire running of the monastery outside the cloister. That just feels so crazy. Like to no communication with the outside world, no concept.
We all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Abbots of Sessau Monastery. The chronological list of the abbots and superiors of the monastery from its origins up to 1405. The year are from the name indicates when from. The year after the name indicates when from. St. Procopius, Vitus, Emmerin, Bostek, Deathhard, Sylvester, Ozada, Regnard, Unlisted, John. Wow. You get the chance to meet John and Nevelis in the game, while Peter's only spoken of, but not present. That's cool, because obviously St. Procopius is the guy, the OG, right? That's cool. There's a chance to meet John and Nevelis. The John and Nevelis. Whoa. St. Procopius. We're getting all the codex entries now. It's popping in. St. Procopius, late 10th century, 1053. St. Procopius of Sasau was a lay priest, hermit, and co-founder of the first abbot of Sasau, Sasava Monastery. He was canonized in 1204. According to hagiography, he was educated at a school in Vishrad. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He was married and had a son, but decided to become a priest. He spent some time with the Benedictines of Brevnov before embarking on the life of a hermit. In the Sasau region, he gathered a group of men around him with whom he founded a monastery of the religious order of St. Benedict in 1030s, becoming its first abbot. Many legends have arisen about St. Procopius, in which the hermit does battle with demons, performs exorcisms. Oh. In one, he puts a demon to work dragging his plow, digging out the so-called Devil's Furrow. He was thus often depicted with a tied and bound devil by his feet. Sometimes he was pictured with a crutch and mitre, and from the 17th century onwards, he was represented holding a book and a cross. The Sasau Monastery houses the Cave of Procopius, which is hollowed into the cliff wall in the shape of a great cross. Huh. I didn't realize it was shaped specifically. And the saint is said to have spent several years as a hermit in its solitary prayer. Right, we went to the hole, right? I didn't realize like the shape was on purpose. That's so interesting. Appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. Okay, hold on. I think I gotta fix this. We gotta hold some lockpicks.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who's in charge?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Still be like all the time.
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Get distracted. Electing the abbot.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Damn, I don't care what we have to say. Those are the two names we read in the Codex just a minute ago. Look at that. Tell me something about life here.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Damn, true. The new habits, though, I mean, ironically, if you... Again, not that we have a say, not that any of it really matters, but it's interesting to actually see in the Codex that that they both actually become abbots, Nevlis, and everything. Who's responsible for what?
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
It's the only way we do our duties. All right. Who would you elect?
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
Damn, he's like, stay out of it. Okay.
Sure as the sun circles the earth.
You know how to lift a fellow's spirits?
What we got over here?
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Otherwise we get the cane.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
Yeesh. I already miss life outside
the
this.
Library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty. But tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
So true. Tell me about your search for Pius. I don't know if I'd word it like that. I'd be like, have you heard about a guy named Pius? Think Locke, that's an interesting conversation.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Okay. The wording of that was better than I thought it. Than be like, man, it's not important. I'm looking for the perpetrators so I can punish them. I want to find them and kill them. I'm looking for the perpetrators.
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Oh, Yodok. But we can't face, because what if he's actually him? Because if I was this guy and I heard somebody coming around being like, I'm looking for this guy. Oh yeah, it's these other 3. It's definitely probably that guy. You know what I mean? Because these aren't their real names. None of these are their real names. And because we don't know what he looks like. We don't know anything. Right? And him pointing out Yodok could be true, could be right, but it could also get us to not focus on him. I don't think he's a bad guy so far. Seems nice, right? He's actually walking us around, showing us things, you know. I don't know. Noted, but we'll see. Evidence is more important. Maybe you're right. I don't think it was him. Well, I don't know. I haven't even talked to him yet. Treacherous rat who'll do anything to get in someone's good books. I mean, doesn't necessarily speak to, like, you know, killing a bunch of livestock, like horses, and burning the place.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Good. Okay. Yeah, just call about. I feel like we could tell this to any of them, right? Just be like, you're pious. I don't want to, I have no evidence for this yet, right? So we could do it, but there's not a guarantee that it's going to work, right?
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Well, that's that's an interesting outlook. This lifestyle is better being, yeah, but you could always leave the shop. You know, like that's a choice you have. You could go anywhere in a way, but I mean, this, you know what? If this is what you're happy with, that's
I'd like
great.
to ask you, who's in charge?
Truthfully,
are there new candidates?
Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
Nevlas. Why can't novices vote?
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Why does it matter who wins?
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
I don't know, I just got here. Should Neville's interested in John? I'm imagining we're asking.
This John, who is he?
a circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
I see. So kind of keep things the same.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
They're two very different individuals. That's interesting.
Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
Alright, Antonius. That was nice. I'm not completely writing you off, but I don't actually want to suspect you at the same time, so... You know? Proctorus, Dorothy. Yeah, they're stealing. I don't want to steal. I'm not going to steal. It's my first day in the monastery. Come on now. So many books. Man. Oh. Hello.
What is it, brother?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years, and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
Okay. Yeah, that's almost like... almost a bit depressing. Right, just go and be like, Yep, dawn till dusk. Forever. Forever. It's my penance. It's like, oof. Well, let's see what's going on here. Well, we gotta talk with everybody else. That's for sure. We gotta talk to the other novices, right? So we talked to him. I think this Yodak guy.
Peace be with you, brother.
Oh. And with you. Okay, send down there. Oh, Z. Okay, you're okay. Scurrying around. Siskin.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me about yourself.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Is that right?
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Damn, that sucks. Holy shit. What a really unfortunate situation. My God. Like, you know, regardless, being like, oh, I was rich, wealth, living life. But it's like, he was the son of a lord. Everything was fine. And then his father was just like, oh, I'm gonna die. But One of you has to go to the monastery. Just no choice. Just get tossed out here. Man, that's rough. You didn't have come here if you didn't want to. To figure out, they must have figured out that you robbed them. Figure out that you robbed. Well, I mean, you were already being sent here. Oh, you didn't have come here if you didn't want to.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
I know, shady. Like, he's still there. I don't know. I feel like to your own kid, that sucks, man. Must have figured out you
They
robbed.
must have realised you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
Interesting. Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Damn, you got an app plan.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
Trust me, I don't care. It's all... He doesn't seem like a very pious, but... Still curious about the stash years. Trust him with searching for pious. Entrust him with searching for pious. I don't know, because if he is... I don't think he doesn't really give off that vibe. I don't know, his story was too specific, right? Do we trust him? But then if he is pious, he'd get real nervous.
There's something I should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it.
Could be Antonius, could be you, right? Oh no, I don't know yet. I won't tell any more. Please don't repeat what I've said.
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
I didn't... I'm not going to... I'm going to see if we can kidnap him, but... They come out of the bed. You won't do that, will you? Come on, buddy.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, so he's probably not, right? I think you're who I'm looking for. See, that's the thing, is we can accuse any of them. We just need to actually figure it out. How does he get no penance for missing Mass?
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's still awake at that time of the morning.
He's like, yeah, I just paid him off to get out of it. Crazy. What do you think about the other novices?
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
Okay. So, we all got that vibe.
That's all. Thanks.
And he just seems like an all-around good dude. I have no reason to suspect him. Yeah, we just gotta go inspect a Yonok. But who'd you like as abbot?
Who would you elect abbot if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
That is true. Things will carry on, just maybe like slightly differently, depending on the abbot. We're going to get hold of a few out-of-the-ordinary items. Are we? Are we trying to? I don't really know why I would. Sir Smiel Flashka. Smiel Flashka of Pardubich and Rickenberg. I'm so sorry for these names. Was a Czech nobleman, the nephew of the first Czech Archbishop Arnost of Pardubitz. I was right. Okay, Pardubitz. He is known mainly as the writer. He received his bachelor's degree at the University in Prague in 1367. In the 1380s, he was in dispute with Wenceslaus IV, trying to prevent Pardubitz from falling into the hands of the king as cheat. Although he lost in 1390, he inherited the Pardubitz and Rickenberg estates, and 6 years later, he was appointed supreme scribe of the provincial records. In 1403, he held the position of hetman of Kaslav region and was a member of the League of Lords. He died in fighting against Kuttenberg allies, Wenceslaus IV. He wrote allegorical verse, for example, the poem New Council, featuring an assembly of animals representing conservative views on how the king should govern. He also penned aphorisms, proverbs, and satire. A street in Pardubitz bears his name, and his work is still read by students of Czech literature. That's so interesting. That's so cool. So even today, he's still learned about, talked about. Cool. Okay, where's our other guy? Oh, that makes up. Hello. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. We probably need lockpicks to get out of this place. That's the whole thing, is we find the guy and we leave. Okay. But we're missing Jakob. Might have to go out there. Yeah, I think it's that time. Okay. Oh, Lucas?
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
That's fine. I respect that. I do. Tell me about the other novices.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Siskin.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all, except that he's not a stickler for rules.
Okay.
Today's food? What do they do in that kitchen? I bet they keep the
Hold on.
tastiest morsels for themselves
Wait.
and give
Let's
up
wait.
the slop that's
You
left
really don't know
over.
anything about anyone?
Definitely gone downhill.
Well, thanks anyway.
I remember
Oh.
Don't get upset.
I didn't know what that's.
I'd like
I
to
didn't
know
know if that's what that meant.
Things will get better with
Okay.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him, and I've never asked about him.
Oh, okay. Well, straightforward. How about yourself?
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Interesting. Why don't you tell me anything?
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Okay. Seems to be taking it seriously, though.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
All right. So you're trying to tell him about yourself.
Will you tell me something about...
I
mean, where you...
Today's food. What do they do in that?
You see, I'm looking for someone here.
I bet they keep the tastiest
You're
morsels for
looking for
themselves
someone?
and give us
But
the slop
you're a
that's
novice,
left
aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
Oh god, we keep going.
He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Okay. I didn't know how much we were going to say. We're like, I'm looking for someone. I didn't know if it was just going to be like that and stop, you know? Because we're just spilling a lot of information out. But try to be delicate, but also not waste our words. Talk to him, then I'll see. Kill him. I don't know yet. We're not going to tell him we're going to kill him. Talk to him.
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
Okay, you know what? That's my bad. I'll take that. I'm sorry. He was really passionate about it. So it's like could be a nervous thing. Be like, oh shit, he's on to me. Oh no. But at the same time, like he's really pushing. Before we even talked about looking for somebody, so he might be okay. Mr. Pride, no, it's just gonna upset him. Okay, we're just gonna be cool. Okay. So we still got. What do you think?
What is it, brother?
About the others?
I'd be interested to hear. What can you tell me about Siskin?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things.
That's good.
Siskin must have been like him. Fighting, drinking, fornicating. But then he ended up in here.
Oof.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something. Or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
Well,
that's all I wanted to know about him.
We did kind of get some information, though. That's the thing. Secret? His secret's not terribly exciting. In of what regard relation to the information we need, it's not very exciting. Right? It's interesting, but that makes it sound a lot more secretive than it really was.
I'm interested in Lucas.
No one knows much about him. He doesn't talk to anyone. He works, eats, sleeps, then does it all again the next day. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible. By it, I mean his entire life.
I know, just like, I gotta get back to work, I gotta get back to prayer, I gotta get back to work.
That's all, thanks.
Like, it's gonna be like this forever. I'm looking to get some...
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Salarius, huh? All right. Still looking for one other person. Can't get a good layout of the place. An alchemy table. I'm not allowed to do alchemy anymore. I had to give that up. What is this? Oh, hold on. We didn't even read Everyday Labors. Brother novices, the following schedule describes the daily activities you shall attend to in the first years in our monastery. Order and discipline are the cornerstone upon which the Order of St. Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule thus marked, ! Shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. Oh, my God. When it is meditation that you seek, prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. Hmm. 3 a.m. start of the day. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. morning prayer. 6 a.m. common meal. 8 a.m. work in the fratery. Assigned by Brother Nevlas. Noon work in the library. Assigned by Brother Librarian. 4 p.m. afternoon worship. 6 p.m. vespers common supper. 7 p.m. compline. Free time before retiring. Ooh, free time? 9 p.m. rest and night curfew. And then Jesus Christ be praised. Father Demetrius, Prior. Alright. Okay, hold on, wait. I didn't read the... Oh, I picked it up, but... Is it this? Oh, I just have it. It's not for anything. Bandages. Okay.
Someone really reeked at Matins.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there, and it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one
I've
that
got
will
an
soon
itchy
be solved.
feeling on the back of my neck.
It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his mass.
Why would anyone do that? And anyway, what would it matter?
God, it's so dark.
They would lift a finger against us.
True. They all know what we do to them. They've seen what we did to Lucas.
Okay, so what time is it? It's 9 o'clock.
These novices. I'd pull those idlers by the
Rest and nighttime. Okay.
Have you spoken to your
shirking
doctor?
their responsibilities, leaving us
Okay, so rest and nighttime means everyone's going back to bed.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry.
It's that touching, is it?
Touching. More like infuriating. A horrible, abominable waste of
Peace
parchment.
be with you, brother.
Young people have no respect for writing these days.
Well, they'll learn. We were no different.
That's kind of nice. At least to be like, look, come on, were we so different back then? Not trying to give them too much shit. Right, they just got here. Okay, excuse me. I'm really into our work here. Man, I can't see anything. Okay, Antonius. I guess the morning it will be. Oh wait, that's right. 3 a.m. is the start of the day. That is... Isn't that crazy? 9... That's a 6-hour sleep schedule. That's rough. But then again, you adapt, right? You adapt. This is forever. This is for the rest of time. Not time, but as long as you're alive. You know, your time. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Oh, it's not 3 a.m. It's not 3 yet. Hold on. And... there we go. Well, I'll schedule, otherwise we're gonna get the cane. Really, nobody, because I can't read. I can't see. Okay, if I stand here. 3 a.m. start of the day. Alright, everybody get up. Let's go. Start the day. Bright and early. There we go.
What troubles you?
Oh no, I heard you got some stuff. Looking for something that isn't easy to find
I'm
around
looking
here.
for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
Need a weapon, some wine. Okay.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
Practice opening locks.
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
All right. Okay, I gotta get him food, right? Because if we do this... Yeah. Okay. Alright, got it. Food. Noted. Food. I can do food. And Lucas. You, we have...
Ugh. Leave me be. I want to sleep. Eh? No.
Alright, Yodok, you're the only one.
Let me sleep.
The only one I haven't had to chat with yet. I'm so. What do you mean? Unironically, I didn't know if the game was actually going to have us play by that schedule, but I was trying to play by the schedule. Trying to be good. Right? I'm paying attention. 4 a.m. morning prayer. Alright? 3 a.m. start of the day. Apparently, me and only like 4 other people have decided that that's important. So we gotta go scurry on down. Morning prayer. Okay, here we go. No? Still? Hmm. Okay, you're getting up. My daily schedule is... I'm so sure I'm on top of this. 4 a.m. morning prayer. Go to the... Prepare, yeah, that's... Excuse me, I'm really motivated about Jesus. Let's go. Where is it? Where are we going? I know where the... Guys, don't worry, I'm new here. Okay.
Can't you see we're at Mass?
Okay. I was just... Sorry. Do I just kind of hang out? I guess so. Get to know the other offices. Communal prayer followed by Mass in the church. Seems I can somehow excuse myself from prayer, but attending Mass is compulsory for all. Okay, well, I'm here. I'm ready. I was one of the first people in here. These slackers. All right. I'm here, Prior. Just want you to know, just in case there's extra, attendance or...
God be with you.
All right. Okay. It sounds nice. I'm sorry. Is it an hour? I mean, it did say we can excuse myself from prayer, but Mass is compulsory. Okay, we did show up. We show our face. That's something. Let's see. So, Mass... Okay, so we can kind of... We just gotta make it till 6. We just do a lot of singing. Okay, here we go. All right, because we're still here. We're still here. We're singing, praying. The sun has risen, and so had he. And now we're done. So let's go eat. No? Not yet? Almost? A little longer. Ooh.
Not now, brother.
Okay. You got it. Okay. Sorry. I thought we passed the threshold. Okay.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
He seems like a nice person. But I don't know yet. I haven't been here long. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful here.
I'm glad to hear it. May your enthusiasm last.
I hope so too. You know, I think the first couple of years will be easy. I think once it's 15, 20, 30, I think that's when it's going to get the hardest. Do you know this torn paper pages?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
Okay.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Oh my. Who's in charge? I think he is, but...
Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Okay, but I mean, like, obviously, well, he's gone. He's the one who's actually in charge. Tell me something about life.
Tell me something about life here.
Prayer, work, obedience. That just about sums it up.
Short and sweet. That's about it. Don't complicate things. Mentioned in the rule of St. Benedict.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world beyond the monastery walls is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Damn, that's a hell of a line, though. Not gonna lie. The sky is still blue. The grass is still green. The rulers may change, but the one true ruler, that stays the same. Damn. Right off the top of the dome, too. I'm interested in the monastery's history.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
It was founded by St. Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time, but then the order was restored and brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals in a language foreign to God. They were driven away, and their books burned.
Damn. Oh.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior and the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circators. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
I'm a good boy. Okay. Can you tell me about the novices?
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
True. Can you leave?
Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
Which, again, sounds like a threat in any other situation. Oh, the doors are locked. You'll never get out.
Will you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot?
Precisely. We have two candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
That's right. Let it be guided. Oh man. This is taking such a turn. I love how it's like, oh, let's go find out who this pious guy is. Right? And then it turns out into this entire thing becoming a monk, basically assimilating into the cloister. My god. It's honestly, it's fascinating. Right? Eat with the others. Prayer and services are followed by a communal meal in the refectory. And we get 2 meals a day here, so better not miss them. Nope. And again, the faster we figure this out, the faster we can get out of here. But we need the lock picks in order to pick the locks to get out of here, which is the biggest thing. Right? If we can't get out the door, there's nothing we can do. And then, yeah, it's like, oh, we could ask him for a weapon, something like that, right? Maybe we get one, maybe not. Either way, the idea is to kill Pius, but no, I want to see if we can kidnap him. Walk out the front gates, carrying this guy. Quickly and carefully. And we're going to pick this up in the next episode when we do, because this seems to have certainly expanded into a greater quest, which again is another thing I think is so cool about these games. And this game in particular is how side quests weave into main quests, right? The Witcher did it a little bit. I think this does it like way more, right? Because there's some like side stuff in The Witcher 3 that had some ripple effects, or it's like, oh, because you did this, you have the knowledge for this thing. It's like, no, this entire side quest is connected with figuring out the answer to this main quest thing. And that's really cool. Right? And the fact that everything we did over here with Nicodemus and Johanka and saving them has come to be a big help twice, right? With both the plague in Merhoyed, and then now the guy who got attacked by the dog with his broken leg, right? And I just think that's so cool. It's so cool, man. It's so good. And then we still have so much to invest in Privoslavitz still. But this is our focus for right now. This is going to be interesting. The life of a monk. My god, it both asks not a lot and asking a lot by not asking a lot because of how limiting it is. I don't know. It's interesting. So we'll find out. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thanks again for watching more Kingdom Come Deliverance soon. Bye-bye.